spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Prince outside. They get it back. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now the Timberwolves with it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do, hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Now, here is Russell. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Covington wide open. He fires. Another shot. Turner. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Russell from long range. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Outside, Towns. It's good from long range.
For 3.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Covington with it. Picked up by Edwards. From outside the arc. The shot by Turner no good. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his 3.
Yeah, and you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved, and guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Back to Hield, and stolen by Prince. Over in the corner, Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. It's deflected. It's stolen by DeRozan. And stolen by Prince. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
All right, kids, that was your picks made. Make some noise, fans.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Russell. He takes it in. Back to Edwards. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Anthony Edwards.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Pass to Hield. And they get it. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Russell. To the paint. Kicks it out to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Turner. Outside DeRozan. Puts the move on. Shot clock at 3. Prince with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
That's the end of the first.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And here's Halliburton after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Now, here is Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Edwards. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Towns wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Healed from outside. Indiana again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Personal foul.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stewart. Here's Duarte. They need this one.
That's a 24-second violation.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Inside. And the rejection by Smith. Rubio outside. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Smith. From deep three-point range, here's Warren. And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Fans the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who's the loudest?
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now the Timberwolves with it. A nice run, going 12 in a row. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren.
That's
his first
That's
foul.
his first personal foul. Third team foul.
54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Reed. Tries again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
High post Stewart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 on the clock. From 13. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 19. Outside, Sexton. Pass to McDaniels. From downtown, the shot will not fall. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And McDaniels, a bit of a project, but physically, he can do it all.
Greg, I think he's got a chance to be an outstanding defender. I mean, actually an all-league caliber defender. He can block shots, he can get steals, he can defend multiple positions. And I think he's got great speed at both ends of the floor.
Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Prince. Now, here is Russell.
Come on, box him out, man.
Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 5 now.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Halliburton for 3. The shot comes out, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now Edwards. Screened by Russell. Edwards drives in. Towns for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 22. Russell with it. He's got 5. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Anthony Towns.
16 points for him.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical space at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here is Edwards, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And here's Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Halliburton. Can't hit that one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Covington with the steal. It's DeRozan with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game. Driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's Sexton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. .125 left in the 3rd. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. Sexton attacking. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And there's the drive. And Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Stewart misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Stolen by Rubio. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. They set the pick. And it's Sexton penetrating. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Driving in. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Minnesota. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Sexton will bring it up for Minnesota. Beasley outside. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Beasley outside. Here's Sexton. Back to Beasley. Sexton on the wing. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
So it's the Pacers now. Outside Covington. Outside DeRozan. Rubio outside. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Steps back. Here's Sexton. And it's Sexton slamming it down.
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
On the wing, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here's Sexton. Into the lane. Pocket six. Drills it from outside. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Out to DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the lane. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Russell. To the wing right side. Towns, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Halliburton outside. Pass to DeRozan. Fades and shoots.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Covington with the steal. In the corner, it's Hield. To the paint. Back to DeRozan. Over Prince. Here's Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Outside, Russell. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled